And finally, Trump came out with his fucking Twitter machine, didn't he? He, today, he attacked Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. He attacked her with his goddamn Twitter machine. He couldn't do it. He couldn't just keep his goddamn mouth shut, or he couldn't say things that were just neutral like he had been saying. What did he say earlier about, we should hear from her, hear what she's got to say, blah, blah, blah. Now, all of a sudden, she's surrounded by what Trump calls radical left lawyers who are trying to get the FBI to investigate the allegations. And Trump is saying, why didn't somebody call the FBI 36 years ago? Because, you dumb fuck, nobody who had the power to do it knew about it. Because a 15-year-old girl was scared shitless that if she, which happens in so many instances, that if she told her parents or she told a preacher or teacher what had happened, she would be blamed. She was 15, for fuck's sake. Trump, you were never 15, were you? You evil son of a bitch. So today, Trump abandoned this phony-ass self-restraint that he had showed for a couple of days and pushed this nomination bullshit deeper into turmoil. The Democrats and some key Republican senators, like the sainted Susan Collins, immediately took offense. Immediately. Meanwhile, McConnell is running around saying, in very near future, Judge Kavanaugh will be on the United States Supreme Court. He was talking to conservative activists, of course, sick fucks. And in a tweet today, this is what Trump said. I have no doubt if the attacks on Dr. Ford was as bad as she says, charges would have been immediately filed with local law enforcement authorities by either her or her loving parents. You sarcastic little fuck. And then at a rally in Missouri last night of one of his Sieg Heil events, he screamed at the crowd regarding Kavanaugh. He was born for the Supreme Court. He was born for it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And the nut fucks in the audience at the Sieg Heil gathering, they cheer. And I'm surprised they didn't start screaming, lock her up. Oh, they did? Yeah, they started screaming, lock her up. What the fuck? Oh, my God. The sainted Susan Collins, Republican of Maine, said, quote, I was appalled by the president's tweet. First of all, we know that allegations of sexual assault, I'm not saying that's what happened in this case, but we know allegations of sexual assault are one of the most unreported crimes that exist. So I thought that the president's tweet was completely inappropriate and wrong. Well, Senator Collins, with all due respect, then stand up on your hind legs, goddammit, and vote no for this miserable fucker. Jesus. And you too, Flake. Jeff Flake said, quote, I thought that was incredibly insensitive. Okay. Senator Maggie Hassan of New Hampshire, she tweeted this, quote, the president's comments are one of the reasons why it's so hard for survivors of sexual assault to come forward, end quote. And with all this shit going on, McConnell said, Judge Kavanaugh is a stunningly successful individual. You've watched the fight. You've watched the tactics. Here's what I want to tell you. In the very near future, Judge Kavanaugh will be on the United States Supreme Court. You arrogant fuck you. Jesus, God.